Hey, welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. So, if you remember from previous episode, I said we're going to do this drilling station accident. So we need to jump to the garage to get... What am I doing? Let's see, what trucks do we have in here? Okay, let's just use the Mastodon. And I need a high saddle. Alright, and we need to drive over there. Let me get out of here. Alright. We do have the wheel, so should be a good episode. Man, this truck is so noisy. Probably should have used the Kenworth, but we're going to use this truck. I will definitely still use the Kenworth for things, considering this is the region you get it on, but I just like my trucks, you know? I like my Zeke's trucks. Seriously, why is this engine so loud? Every time I drive this truck, I feel like it drowns out everything else, how loud its engine is. I don't want to turn engine sounds down any more than I already have. This is really the only truck that is loud for some reason. As long as I don't get stuck on anything with this overhang of this cab, its chin, I guess I could call it, we should be alright. Jesus. Dead stop. What do we got to talk about today? I don't know. I've been enjoying Odyssey a lot more. I've been kind of like trying to grind through the story as much as I can because I kind of feel like it's the same way with Origins. Like I feel like exploring that huge map is like, unless you're leveled up really high, it makes it difficult because some of the places that are on the map you don't even go to in like the main story. So like in those places are like super high levels. So I've just been trying to like, you know, get through the story of the game, and I think I'm almost complete with episode 6. And they're called episodes in this one, not sequences. But Engine just turned off. But yeah, I think, and there's 9, I think. I don't know. So we're not too far off, but we're almost level 30. Max level's 50 in like the base game. So yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna keep working our way through it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be real happy when I'm done with Assassin's Creed for a bit. I know I will still have Mirage to play, and I still have to do some of the Valhalla DLC, but luckily I've already played Valhalla, so I don't have to play Valhalla again. But I do have to do a couple DLCs, I believe, for it. Okay. Now, the best way to go is probably going to be this way. Well, I don't know about the best way, but there's no way I'm doing that. And going all the way back around that way is going to take forever. So we're going to go this way. I guess I'll probably take this dirt road because this road sucks. And I'm afraid that this is going to get stuck. So. Oops. But yeah, I'm just, you know, I've literally just been playing through every single Assassin's Creed, getting 100%, all the trophies, and I'm just like, I'm really getting burnt out from it. So I'm going to be real happy when I'm done with Odyssey, all of its DLC, and then I finish the Valhalla DLC, and then I'll have Mirage to play, but I'm just going to take a little break, because I'm still obviously working on Spider-Man as the other series on the channel right now. And I want to play Mirage on the channel because it's a new game. So, you know, like I said before, I am going to try to keep... Oh, that's going to be way too hard of a turn to make. I am going to try to keep... I don't know, let's fuck it. We're going to try and stay on this road. I don't know how possible it's going to be. I feel like this trailer is going to get stuck. It already has. Shit. Yeah, I need to definitely... Didn't mean to bump my microphone there. I'm gonna use my controller. God damn it, dude. Keep smacking my wheel with my controller. I'm just gonna use my controller here for a minute, just because this is gonna be tricky. But yeah, like, I want to play Mirage on the channel, but obviously I'm not doing that until I'm finished with Spider-Man. And even still, with The Last of Us Remastered coming out in like mid-January, if I finish Spider-Man around that time, which is possible, then I might play The Last of Us Remastered first on the channel, and then we'll go back and do Mirage. But like, it's fine for me, because honestly I just need a break from Assassin's Creed. I know Mirage is a much smaller game, and I believe it's more back to kind of like the original style of Assassin's Creed, where it's not like the RPG aspect, I think. What am I stuck on? I don't know what I got stuck on. I can't see. That's part of the problem. What is it stuck on? Maybe if I winch from here. I don't know what I'm stuck on, dude. This is making me mad. Give me that big tree right there, yeah. This might free it. It doesn't seem like I'm stuck on anything. I don't get it. Is there like a stump underwater or something? Jesus Christ. But yeah, it'll just be nice to take a break. Regardless of whether Mirage is a much shorter game, much smaller game, much more like the original Assassin's Creeds, I just still would like to take a break from it, so it'll be nice. Honestly, this didn't do too bad through here. I got stuck in a couple of spots, but it's actually not bad. I'm kind of impressed, because I thought for sure that the chin of this thing was going to get stuck on some of those, but it didn't. And like, this is a modded version of this truck, but it has no different suspension than what the regular version has, so it's not like I have like a better suspension or anything. At least I don't think so. I think I mean, I do have a active suspension, but it was down. So I guess it may be smart to raise it up. It'll lift my what do you call it? It's not a tongue. I don't know if it's a tongue. The height of the saddle will be lifted a little bit. And obviously the chin of the truck will be lifted up some, so it should be better. Alright, we can flip back to the wheel now. But yeah, so, you know, we're just going to kind of play it by ear. And see how it goes. I think that's the best choice. I don't ever feel like I have any, like, you know, certain schedule to follow when it comes to playing games, like, as they release, because honestly, there's the video game commentary category on YouTube is so oversaturated that, like, there's plenty of big time YouTube creators out there that are playing the games as they release and getting all the views, and that's fine. You know, they've been doing it for years. They have the subscribers. They get the views. I get it. But there's no way I can compete with that, so I don't really worry about that too much. I just kind of play what I want to play when I want to play it, and put it on the channel if I want it on the channel. But I am going to try to mostly stick to newer games when it comes to my platinum playthroughs. Come on, you can do it. But for the most part, you know, it will be newer games, maybe not like brand new games, but definitely newer games. And then, you know, if we run out of new games to play, we can, you know, maybe we'll put some of the backlog games on that I work on up in the meantime. But man, this is gonna take this whole episode. This is a pretty tough contract. Especially this route. I probably should not have taken this route. I mean, this truck has the power for sure. And I'm no noob to SnowRunner. I've transported this trailer multiple times. It's been on multiple maps. It is a beast. It's one of the first big trailers you ever have to move. It's on Michigan. But overall, I am enjoying Odyssey more. I was kind of like there was a period of time here where, which that also may have just been that I was working a lot, and when I did get home and have time to play, I just I wasn't in the mood to play Odyssey. I just wasn't, but I've actually been enjoying it the past couple days, and it's been fun. Alright, is this the way I want to go? Yes. I pretty much just need to keep following this main road. Don't turn off of it. And then we need to cross the train tracks, and then we'll be there. Forgot I was still in low. I am always going to have SnowRunner on the channel, though. I know I say that all the time, but SnowRunner is just like one of my favorite games, and I love playing it. So even when we run out of maps to play, we'll start a hard mode. We'll do... I still have never done like the trials, so maybe we'll do some trials sometimes. I would like to go through all the trials. Not that there's any reason to do them. There's no like trophies associated with them, because I have all the trophies, but you know, it does unlock like some customization things for the truck, like cosmetic things, which I don't really care that much about because I don't really use that stuff too often. But you know, it'd just be nice to unlock it. Considering I love the game so much, like why not play everything the game has to offer rather than just, you know, skipping out on something, because I know they're very hard. Like I know the trials are probably some of the hardest things in the whole game. Just because you have, you know, it gives you a certain truck to use, and then there's other like debuffs, I guess you could call them, that it does. Like, you know, you can't use your map, or you know, you can't take so much damage, like things like that. So I don't know, it's definitely something I would love to try to get to do, but I'm not going to worry about any of that until we 100% complete the game. Meaning, like, this part of the game, all the regions. So it's going to be a little while, because we have to get through Scandinavia after this, and then by the time we're done with that, I'm sure Season 12 will have been released. So then we'll have to get through Season 12, and that's going to be a 4-map region. It should be, at least, if it follows the pattern. So that region is going to take a while to complete, for sure. The 4-map regions always do. But then once we're done with that, I mean, I'm assuming they're going to do a year 4. I don't see why they wouldn't. There's been no like indication that they're working on a sequel, or like a SnowRunner 2 or whatever they would call it. I know the Expeditions game is coming out. Must be a stump. Or that little fucking pine tree, seriously. I know the Expeditions game was announced, but I don't think that has a release date. What am I stuck on? And I'm definitely going to play Expeditions too, so don't worry about that. That'll happen. Hoping that has some better wheel support too. Not that SnowRunner's wheel support sucks, but it could be better. Whoa. Alright. Okay, since we have a truck right here, we're going to drive over and see what these things need. And then we will do these tasks. And we'll see where that puts us for the end of the episode. But, that took a while. That took 20 minutes just to do that. So, this may be all we get done. This little, section here. let's pick this up. Just needs a large pipe. That's not bad. I mean, that's a 4-slot item. I think a large pipe is a 4-slot item. Maybe it's 5. I'd have to look at my sheet. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, first link in my description is a cargo and crafting guide sheet that I made. Feel free to use it for yourself. Feel free to make a copy and make changes if you want to. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks nice. It's organized, and there are some comments in some places for things. Like if you see an asterisk, hover over that cell. It's kind of hard to see the little, when you make a comment, it like puts a little like, it colors one of the corners, the top right corner of the cell like yellow, but it's kind of hard to see that with my formatting that I've done. So, if you see like an asterisk somewhere, there's usually a comment in that cell or in that row somewhere, so just kind of hover your cursor over it and you'll see it. Mainly where there's comments are about like the planks, because there's different sized planks in the game since Maine, I believe, and they all have the same icon, so it's just a way to denote different things. Okay, so those are both just large pipes, so we need 2 large pipes. Let's move this over here. I'm probably not going to use this truck again, at least not right now. So we're just going to pull it over here and park it, and then we're going to jump back in this. Oh, I can get the large pipes right here. Sick, dude. Oh no, it's across the... I'm gonna have to do it in 2 trips, I think. Unless, actually, you know what? I think we'll be able to do it this way. Let's sell you. And let's put a saddle on, and then a semi. That was weird. What? What the fuck? What just happened? I'm so confused, dude. How did I store that? That was weird as hell. Alright. Now... I think a large pipe is 5 slots. Alright. Oh, it's in this little warehouse back here. Okay. Not bad. There's my Kenworth. So I think I'm gonna try. Oh, it is 4 slots. Okay. I think I'm gonna try to do it this way, and I know this is a little, I wouldn't say cheaty, but Um, definitely just makes it more efficient. So. It's gonna fall off when I go across this boat though, isn't it? Alright, that works. Okay, so now we need to go up around that way. And it's not going to be the best drive here, but at least we'll get these both done in one shot rather than have to make 2 trips. Save us a little bit of time. Might be able to get something else done too. Alright. And it should clip through things. It should be alright. Or it'll just bang around stuff. Yeah, it bangs around. We'll make it. Either way, if we have to like drop it somewhere, it won't be as bad as having to go all the way back and getting another one. We'll just have to run back and pick it up from wherever we dropped it. But it should be fine. As long as we don't do like the whole dog carrying a stick and like can't get through the doorway kind of thing, which is kind of in that position right now. So, you know, it might happen. If you've never seen a dog do that in real life, it's like the funniest shit ever. My family dog that we had like when we were growing up, she's been gone now for 7 years almost, but she lived a long life. She was a great dog, but she was a yellow lab, but she was just like, she was the sweetest for one, but she would do that kind of shit all the time. She'd try and carry a stick that was like way too big and try and come back in through a door, and she couldn't fit. She like couldn't figure it out. It was so funny. Oh, I miss her. Her name was Willow. Of course I went into this ditch. Come on. I'm moving. Just can't. There we go. How's our time? Not bad, not bad. 30 minutes. Still be able to do something else here too, for sure. Unless it's going to the other map, then obviously we're gonna save that for its own episode. So, you know, maybe this episode will be a little shorter, and if it is, you know, that's fine too. It is still a wheel episode at least. But I don't really, like, I don't think it makes sense to start exploring the second map when I don't really have time to do it all. Does that make sense? So put her in low again. It is going to be a little slow going up this path just because, again, it's up a mountain. We're dragging this second fucking pipe with us, which hopefully we can get through here. Oh, we clipped through the tree. Nice. Believe me, I know this is not the intended way of doing these tasks, but It just makes it so much faster sometimes to just do this. Like, why make 2 trips when you can just make 1 trip, you know? Is it realistic? No, not really, but... Although, realistically, I could see 2 of these stacked on top of each other on a trailer. Like those little wooden squares, they could be like bolted together, you know? Granted, I understand these things probably weigh like thousands of pounds, so that wood and the bolts probably wouldn't be that secure, but you'd still strap it with straps, you know, so it'd still be secured, but then they'd also be secured to each other, so they wouldn't, you know, I don't know, it would work for sure, and as long as it's not higher than like the cab of the truck where it couldn't fit under like a bridge or anything, or an underpass, be fine. Obviously you have load weight too, but you know, these are all hypothetical, but it could be done. I mean, shit, we transport like some massive things sometimes on trucks that are like way too big for the truck, or way too big for the road, and it's still done, so. It's not unrealistic. Well, it's unrealistic the way I'm doing it, but it's not unrealistic to think you couldn't stack 2 of these pipes on top of each other and, you know, drive them down the road. It would definitely be possible. And to be honest, I don't do this that much. I only really do this in these types of situations where it's like a really, really big pieces of cargo and I need 2 of them, and in order to save a trip I just cart one along with the crane. It's nice that it clips through trees. It doesn't seem to clip through telephone poles though, which is kind of weird. But it does clip through trees, which is great. Alright, we're almost there. So we'll be able to get rid of one of them, and then we won't have to do this ridiculousness anymore. I'm glad I never tried to cross that like broken bridge there. It's definitely probably possible, but with as slippery as wood bridges are in this game, I'm sure it's a bitch. Alright. Move to the next one. I wonder where my F-750 is. I wonder if that's close to any of those curtain side trailers, because that would be a really easy thing to do, because that truck's quick and it can haul those trailers. So we'll see if I can get that done. Yeah, because we still have plenty of time, man. This was quick. Alright. Now we have this path. Granted, I don't really know why this is beneficial, but you know, whatever. I guess you could probably drive through this. There's probably a path there. But I don't know. Alright, where are you? Oh, yes. That's perfect. Because one of the trailers is right there. Alright. Yeah, this is good. I'm glad I thought of that, because it just makes it quicker. Instead of having to drive another truck over here, we can just use this one. I think there's actually 2 of these. I'm pretty sure there's another contract with the curtain side trailer. Should be able to go across here. Yeah, there's 2 curtain side trailers here. I'm pretty sure there is another one as well. All right. That's where the Kenworth was. I guess the best way is probably just that way. Yeah. Oops. And this truck should be able to take this asphalt road without any issue. Because this truck, this is the one truck I have that is definitely an overpowered mod. And I love it, so. This thing can do absolutely anything, it's incredible. Well, I say absolutely anything. It can't flip over a real heavy truck, but it can do a lot without any issue. It like never gets stuck. It's pretty amazing. Now, granted, it is definitely overpowered for a mod, but it's worth it. I really want to use that new Scout that's on Scandinavia with like the real big wheels, like a big boxy thing, and it's got like real big wheels called like the Burlak or something. I've heard it's really good. And it can like tow trailers and everything. I don't know if it can tow full-size trailers, but it can tow trailers. Like people are saying it's better than the Tatarin because it can tow trailers, but it's like just as capable in like mud and stuff as the Tatarin is. And I know I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's how it looks, so that's how I pronounce it. I guess I could call it the Tuz 420 or whatever. But whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The like amphibious looking Scout thing. Looks like a tank with wheels, kind of. And it looks like it's amphibious, but it isn't. I think the real one in real life is. But the one in the game is not, and it really hates water. It doesn't have a snorkel, so like you can't pretty much go through any deep water, which kind of sucks. And I think the Burlak does have a snorkel. So stuck on something. Can't do that. Okay, I need to keep going until about right here. Just make sure. Because we all know that I like to drive past my destination or drive past the objective all the time. So I'll be talking about something and just driving. It's fun fact. My wife hates this, but I do that in real life too. If we're like having a conversation about something and I'm driving, like I'm paying attention, like believe me, I am paying attention to what I'm driving, but like I'm just having a conversation, so I'm not really like thinking about where I'm driving, if that makes sense. But like I am still paying attention to the road and like the cars around me. But like I'll drive past like the exit that I needed to get off, or like, you know, I'll drive past the road I needed to turn on. My wife gets so mad. Well, she doesn't get mad, but she just like, you know, gives me shit about it. I do it pretty often. It's pretty funny. Alright, and then yeah, that's it. No, it's the same contract, that's right. I wonder if that needs to be delivered anywhere. Alright. The other curtain side trailer. Probably should have towed it behind me. Probably would have been smart. But that's alright. This is probably what we're going to finish this episode out with. If we can. It's going to be close. It is kind of a long drive here. But we'll see if we can get this finished. If anything, I'll cut out a section of driving. I'm sure I won't talk about anything important, so. it wouldn't be faster to recover to the garage because I'd have to drive all the way back over here anyway. So this truck's pretty quick though. We should be able to scoot down this mountainside pretty fast and then get over to get the other trailer. And I don't think I have to come up this way again. I think it's another spot. Oh my god. I almost just went tumbling. This, when you're on like a real rocky path like this with the wheel, it can get crazy. Like you can hit one of those rocks and it jerks your wheel around and then like throws your truck in a different direction. Like it just did it right there. It's wild, man. Like I have the force feedback turned down pretty low and it still jerks the wheel out of my hand. Sometimes. It's pretty wild. I shouldn't have gone this way, but I think this way will be quicker. But yeah, you can get a freaking arm workout driving on this game with a wheel. Especially because I'm doing it one-handed because I have my other hand on the shifter. Just because if I need to like shift into low real quick or something, it's just easy to do. But like one wheel in this, or one hand in it, when you hit a rock, it just like rips it out of your hand. It's crazy. I don't know if you can hear the wheel either. It's not super noisy, but there are some times where it can be. So if you do hear that, I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about that. I mean, the way I have to set everything up, my microphone's kind of like right over top of the wheel in front of my face. Like a little bit off to the side, but like that's just the only way I can really set it up. With my limited options of space and whatnot. So, and like my wheel like mounts, because I have it on like a metal like folding stand, like an Omega GT folding stand or whatever. It's really nice. It's heavy duty. It's like solid steel basically. Well, not solid steel. I mean, the tubing is obviously hollow, but it's, you know, it's, there's steel. It's hard. It's heavy metal. But it takes up a lot of space, and then trying to get my microphone in the position it needs to be in is kind of a pain. Alright, where do you need to go? Oh, not bad at all. Whoops. Get in auto. What the hell? I couldn't find auto. Alright, yeah, we're definitely gonna get this done. Easy. You don't have to go far at all with this. I'd say this was a pretty efficient episode. I had trucks waiting in like the perfect places. We're not doing that. We're not gonna flip over and make my perfect statement invalid. But yeah, we got a lot done in this. We delivered that big construction rig trailer, we fixed both those pipes, and now we delivered both these trailers. All relatively efficiently, and I think it was a good episode. And I don't think there's a whole lot left to even do on this map. I think we'll have to move on to the next map to get more stuff to do. I'll check here if I have time once I deliver this. We should. I haven't had the timer hasn't popped up on my screen yet that I'm at 55 minutes, so we'll definitely have time. It'll only take a minute or two to talk about that stuff anyway. Whatever we're gonna do next. Look over some of our contracts stuff. I think there is a couple more things to do. I think I have some more power poles to repair, maybe? I'm not sure. We're almost there. We'll check once we get this dropped off. Whoops. Alright. Yeah, see there's that. Where's the reservoir? Over there. Okay, so yeah, we have that, which we can do that next episode for sure. That's on the other map. That's on the other map. And those two are locked. That's on the other map. 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 Oh, that's the big boat. And then... Okay, so we have that one. We have that. Okay, we still have a whole bunch of stuff to do here. Okay, so pretty much everything on this except for that last one is all on this map. So next episode we'll work on some of these, get all these done, and then once we finish all those, we have to go to the other map. So that'll do it. I believe we have all of our tasks done here now. No, we're still missing one. Let there be oil, but that I believe that'll get unlocked once I do that other contract over at that where we replace those pipes. Contests are both done here. Yeah. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.